Hello class 11th, welcome back. Dear student, this is the video number 23 of chapter number 4, Animal Kingdom, and this is the last video of this chapter. In this video, we are going to do some exercise question answer. So I pick some question randomly from your NCERT book and we are trying to solve the answer of these questions. So have a look the exercise of chapter Animal Kingdom. Question number 5. What is the differences between direct and indirect development? What is the difference between direct and indirect development? As you know that direct development means if the organism is directly developed into adult. Okay. So without any larval stage. In their life cycle, if organism is directly hatched and developed into adult organism, so this is known as direct development. And if the organism is not directly developed, they have some larval stage in their life cycle. Okay, so they are said to be indirect development. For example of indirect development is a mosquito. They have so many larvae in their life cycle. For example of indirect development is amphibia. They also have the larvae in their life cycle. And many more examples present in the animal kingdom which represent the indirect development having some larval stages in their life cycle. And the direct development, for example, the apes, the mammals, human beings are the directly developed without any larval stage. Okay, so this is the answer of this question. Now the question number 9. All vertebrates are chordate, but all chordates are not vertebrate. Justify the statement. See the answer. All vertebrates are chordate, but all chordates are not vertebrate. You know that the chordata phylum is divided into 3 subphylum. So answer is that the phylum chordata is divided into 3 subphylum. Number 1 is the urochordate, number 2 is the cephalochordate, and number 3 is the vertebrates. So the question is that all vertebrates are chordate, means all vertebrates are chordate, but all chordates are not vertebrates. Okay, justify the statement. So the urochordate and cephalochordates are protochordates also, and the urochordates and cephalochordates having the notochord in their tail region and head region only. They are not modified into vertebrates. Okay, but the vertebrates are the chordate. Vertebrates are still chordate, and the notochord is modified into vertebral column in the vertebrates. Hence, statement is that all vertebrates are chordate. Okay, because this is the subphylum of chordata phylum. So all vertebrates are chordate. But all chordate means urochordate and cephalochordates are also chordate, but they are not vertebrate. They are not modified into vertebral column. Their notochord is not changed into, not replaced by vertebral column. Hence the statement is like this: all vertebrates are chordate. All vertebrates are chordate, but all chordates are not vertebrate. All chordate means urochordate and cephalochordate. Vertebrate itself vertebrate, but uro and cephalo are not vertebrate. So I hope you understand better this statement is that all vertebrates are chordate, but all chordates are not vertebrate except these two. Now the next question, question number 14. Match the following. Match the following. You have to match some points. See here: operculum, parapodia, scales, complete, radula, hairs, choanocytes and gill skins. And this side Ctenophora, Mollusca, Porifera, Reptilia, Annelida, Cyclostomata and Chondrichthyes, Mammalia and Osteichthyes. So match the following with their special particular characters. First of all, see operculum. Operculum is the gill covering and it is present in the Osteichthyes. Okay, bony faces. Now parapodia. Parapodia is the characteristic feature of Annelida. In Nereis, parapodia is present. Nereis. Scales found in the reptiles. Complete present in the Ctenophora. Radula is a teeth of mollusca. Phyla. Hairs is the characteristic feature of mammals along with breast and hair. Conocytes is the characteristic cell of Porifera. And gill slits are present in the Cyclostomata and Chondrichthyes, circular mouth fins and cartilaginous fins. So this is the answer of this question, match the following. So this is all about the exercise of Animal Kingdom chapter number 4, and this is all about video number 23. Here this chapter is completed. The study materials related with this chapter will post to your WhatsApp group along with these videos.